Hello and welcome everyone to another Python 3 tutorial. Today we are going to talk about Python lists and tuples. So lists and tuples have a similar syntax and can be a bit confusing. And the definition for list and a tuple is almost the same. They both store multiple data items in a single variable. Now the main difference between a list and tuple is a list is mutable and a tuple is immutable. Now what that means is Python list can be changed, values can be added, removed, a list can also be sorted and all other kinds of stuff. But a tuple on the other hand cannot be edited. Once you declare a tuple, you cannot modify the values inside it. So basically, to sum it up, a list can be modified and a tuple cannot be modified. There are two ways to create a tuple. So this is the first way. So this is our tuple name, equal to sign, and then multiple values separated with comma. Now you can have strings or floats in here as well. Let's just have a string. So we'll say ESG. Now this is the first way, and the other way is to encase all these values in round brackets. Now both of these are tuples, but you will see most people using this method, but it doesn't matter as both of these are tuples and it will not affect your program in any way. So let's print x and y. Let's run this. Now you can see it printed our x and y, but Python by default encased our x within round brackets. So as I said, it doesn't matter. Python by default will encase your tuple in round brackets. So let's remove x. And another thing that we have is a list. So the declaration of list is almost similar to the tuple, but instead of round brackets, we use square brackets. And you can also have strings and list as well, or any other data type. Now let's print this. First change. Now you can see it printed our tuple, which is in round brackets, and the list, which is in square brackets. You will probably use lists for the most part, but you might need a tuple when you know for sure that the collection of data is not going to change, or you might not want the collection of data to change. So that's one scenario where you might need tuples. Now let's say you want to print 33 from y, which is a tuple. Now in almost every programming language, position starts from 0. So 11 is at position 0, 22 at position 1 and 33 at position 2 and so on. Now position is also called as index in programming terms. So this is index 0, this is index 1, this is index 2, index 3 and 4. Now to print 33, you type the variable name or tuple name, then inside square brackets you type the index of element that you want to print. So we want to print 32 and its index is 2. So let's print type 2. Let's run this. And we can see it printed 33. So the same applies for the list as well. Instead of y, we'll type z. And let's print the string. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So let's pass 5. Let's run this. And you can see it printed our string. This is how you can access data within a list and tuples. The next video is going to be about how you can manipulate a list, like searching, sorting, adding or removing elements from a list. As I said, mostly you'll be using a list rather than tuples, as lists allow you to edit them. So anyways, that concludes this video. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you liked it, and until next time.